This is Scribe 65C. I'm in a Cessna 172 with the G1000 Garmin navigation devices. This is Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. It's my first recording and upload to YouTube. Just wanted to go through and on the exterior view and check my ailerons, check my elevator, check my rudder. Looks good. Give it one notch of down flaps. From inside the cockpit, I'm going to be attempting a left-hand traffic pattern around the airport. Just take off, crosswind, downwind, base leg, and approach. And this is the town where I live. So I'm going to give it a whirl here. Going to take the throttle up, and I'm going to release the brake. And I'm not a pilot. I'll make a lot of mistakes. Runway's looking a little fuzzy. I'm getting about 43, 44 frames a second. I'm running an i7 10700K and a RTX 2080 Super with 16 gigs of VRAM on it. And I have 32 gigs of regular RAM on the motherboard. Those are my specs. So I'm going to try to fly out from the airport, get to about 1,000 feet. Try my best to fly straight out at about 230 something degrees, basically southwest. I'll use that as my corner reference for each of these turns. So I'm going to slow the throttle climb a little bit and take the flaps off. There's a quarry and Buckystown in front of me. And you'll see as we turn, this crosswind, Sugarloaf Mountain is passing the dashboard there. And we'll stop about there. I'm going to head out for that brown field ahead, right above the dash, right about 880 rising. I'm going to slow the throttle a little bit. I don't want to go too high. And we'll look left. You can see the airport. Terrain looks great. Monocacy River down there. All the realistic landmarks that I expect in this thing, and the terrain looks absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. So I picked a sunny day about 10:30 a.m. and there we are at 1,000. I'm going to knock the throttle down a little bit. Might even trim the nose down if it keeps climbing. We're just rolling along southeast. And I think after we clear these woods, these dense woods on the left that you see, I'm going to do our downwind leg, which should parallel the runway 23. And right about here, go to a nice gentle turn. Pulling the nose up a little bit. We'll go northeast. Alright, not too bad. So the airport should be off on our left. Let's have a little look. Yep. Well, no, that's not it. Oh yeah, it's out there. Oh, I drifted a little bit left. Want to go northeast. Scoot over to the couple degrees. About 45 degrees. Ought to be good. You can see it on the map on the right, just passing through the upper left window. And I'll look left again. There's the airport out there. See the mountains See those every day when we're out walking or running. Beautiful place to live. So I think if I open up the range on this a little bit, I can see a nav marker called Zidam and Zibop, maybe? Let's see. Might appear out there. So we're headed kind of northeast. I'm going to give it a little more easterly. Yeah, there on the map display, you can see Zidam, or Zidam, and Zbat. I'm going to head out to Zbat before I make my approach, because I need distance. I am not a pilot. This is an incredibly great simulator, although there are a lot of inoperable functions in the buttons, as you'll come to find out. But the important ones function right now. I've been in a Cessna 150 for a few hours with some flight lessons, and of course you can't feel the seat of your pants in a simulator sitting in your chair, but the bounces and the responsiveness, I mean, maybe a real pilot could tell you, but I feel like it's got a pretty high level of realism. Well, I'm not going to do that. All right, when I make my base leg turn to northwest, and we're going to drop the throttle a little bit, lose some altitude. Here we are, northwest, going across towards Zbat, and let's look left. You should see the airport coming into view. There it is.
Scribe 65, please acknowledge.
Okay, I will. Take it easy, ATC. I'm going to start my approach turn. Yeah, a little early. So I'll just cut it out a little bit and finish up the approach turn here. I'm going to drop the throttle a little and give it one notch of flaps down.
Scribe 65, did you copy?
Yeah, I copied, but I'm not doing that. If I pull the ATC menu down now, I will not land on the runway. Okay, 1300. Looks like you got enough space. Of course, I don't know what a good approach angle feels or looks like, but this doesn't feel like I'm coming in terribly low or high.
Scribe 65, did you hear my last transmission?
I sure did. Not doing it. I'm going to drop the throttle down to about 15%. There's an aircraft anomaly on the train right beyond this tree line as you land. Must have been in the 500 feet. Doing about 93 knots, a little fast. Slow the throttle.
ATC services terminated.
Well, I'm still coming back. I wonder if I should do another notch of flaps. I'm going to do it. See if I can slow myself down. 86, 87. See how she does. It's a little quick, I think. Little flare. Let her set down. Whoop. Little ground effect. Little teeter-totter there, but made it. I'm going to start adding some toe brakes here. Slow her down. think what I'll do is I'll turn in here on this taxiway and stop. When I come to a complete stop, then I'm going to go up here and hit ATC, tune ground, request
Ground
taxi to
Scribe
parking.
65 taxi to parking.
Scribe 65 taxi to General Aviation Parking via taxiway Alpha Charlie.
Okay. Acknowledge taxi
Taxi
clearance.
to General Aviation
Oh,
Parking
I'm on the
via
path.
taxiway Alpha
Good.
Charlie Scribe 65.
All right. Somebody give her a little bit of throttle. We'll go exterior view for a little bit of fun. Bring those flaps up. Well, it looks like it's taking me the long way to the General Aviation parking lot, but I'll follow. Interesting thing, if I look a little bit to the left, there's a garage over here where the wife and I get our vehicles done. Called That Auto Shop. Back in the cockpit. Cruising along. I'll try to speed it up a little bit. Give it a little boost. Really kind of wish it would taken me a different way. I might just turn left here. Yeah, why not? Kick that left rudder pedal. Little boost of throttle. Okay. Change my path for me. Nice. These arrow markers float above the tarmac here. As you make your way in. Looks like it wants me to cut around to the right in the GA parking lot. Wow. Wanted me to get all the way in behind this. I'm probably going to hit that plane there. Not a good path. We'll go to the exterior view. So we've got our ground guide standing there. I guess it's our ground services stopping point, the square. So just kind of turn in there a little bit. All right, let's see if we can get in there. There we go. Ground guide. Giving us a little direction. There. Almost. Ground guide knows what he's doing. All right. Awesome. We'll stop there, put the brake on. call ground services and request a
Ground
fuel
Scribe
supply.
65, could you please send a fuel truck?
While we're doing that,
Scribe 65, a fuel truck is on the
we'll
road.
go to the drone camera, lift up a little bit, see if we can find our ground services fuel truck. Oh, I see a truck coming out right there. Let's see if he's coming our way. There he is. He's going into the lot here. Waiting for a forklift to move. Come on, buddy. Get out of the way. Waiting for some fuel. Wow, that forklift is slow. All right. There we go. We'll dolly our camera. And it looks like he is almost stopped. There's fuel. Let's just gas her up with a slider there. Close it. Fuel supply
Ground
end.
Scribe 65, I am done with
That's
fuel
it.
services.
So once we're done with fuel services, he goes away. And all is well. That ends well. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks. Bye-bye.